winter setting in, Becky and I are heading north for a few nights to do some hot tent camping. If conditions allow, we hope to hike the Big Loop at Silent Lake Park before it closes for the year. We made our way to our site for the next few days and proceeded to set up our newly purchased Esker Classic hot tent and Nico stove. In recent years, we have come to love winter camping, and when a great deal came up on this awesome setup, we jumped on it. Becky had some work she needed to finish. Lucky for me, the new Esker tent is a breeze to set up. Hey all, just getting our new Esker Classic hot tent set up here in Silent Lake Park. I have spent a couple nights in this a few weeks back in Killarney. But my wife and I are away for a couple nights and going to enjoy the beauty of the hot tent. It's around the end of November now. Looks like we're going to be getting some cooler temperatures in, but really enjoyed the hot tent up in Killarney, so expecting the same here in Silent Lake. So it's pretty cool the way the pipes all nest together and fit inside the stove. Really makes it portable to put in a toboggan or something like that. Okay, get some cots in here and get things set up. We stocked up on some wood from our cottage, which is not far from the park. It's got a nice mix of some spruce and red oak. The red oak's been cut and drying at our cottage for about a year and a half now. It got blown over in a storm and feels like it's nice and dry. It does take a long time for red oak to dry, so hopefully it's all right. Ivy's not super pleased about being out here. We just bought her a new jacket and she was sitting in the Jeep waiting for us to get the tent up and stuff, and Becky actually had a work call for a bit and she chewed her brand new jacket that we just got her. So now she's stuck with the smaller secondary one. Yeah. Finally getting all settled in here. Got the hot tent all set up and the wood stove is rocking and it is just beautiful in there. Pretty mild today though. It's only about +2 right now. I think over the next 24 hours though, it's going to drop down to -13 Celsius overnight. Tomorrow night I think it is. It's going to be that cold. We should be good. We've got our winter sleeping bags and stuff like that because we don't like getting up in the night and stoking the fire. Who likes to do that? All right, getting settled in here and getting some supper going. It's about 5:15. So here's what we got going on. Appetizer is going to be these stuffed portobello mushrooms with Italian sausage and shredded cheese. So we're going to start with those, and then the main course will be some white cheddar, macaroni, peppers, and jalapeno, and some sausage, spicy sausage. So we're gonna cook those all up and mix them up. But let's start with these guys. Getting a little toasty in here.
Like, very toasty.
That red oak works good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these look great. Try this baby. The stuffed mushrooms were incredible. And I couldn't complain about this Muskoka hazed and confused craft beer either. Alright, so peppers, sausage, and we'll see how this macaroni is. Oh yeah, jalapenos.
That's how good mine was.
I guess it was alright, eh? Sweet. Really loving this little pump. I've used it for about 1.5 years now, and it's been fantastic. Especially with a couple of the air mattresses that I use, primarily they're not self-inflating, so you have to blow them up, and this thing just works awesome. So flex tail, tiny pump. I kept saying mini pump, but it's tiny pump. Anyway, highly recommend. It's really small and blows up the mattress really well. Nice to get in, Silent Lake, all set up, and had a great meal, and now just getting ready to head to bed. It's nice and cozy in here with the wood stove going, and looking forward to a nice big hike tomorrow. Hoping to do the hike around the lake if conditions are good. So we'll catch you in the morning. Night all. Someone's content. After a good night's sleep, it was time for morning coffee and breakfast cooked on the wood stove.
We seem to have forgot our flipper.
Flipper?
That'll work.
Ooh, I think they might be cooked in the bottom.
Looks beautiful.
We headed out from the campsite towards the trailhead of the Lakeshore Loop. This trail is 15+ kilometers long and travels the perimeter of Silent Lake. Should be a little bit of a chilly canoe this morning. Anyway, just starting on the Lakeshore Loop. See how we feel to go all the way around the lake. It's about 16K. It is pretty chilly to start, about -10, and a little bit breezy, so we're cold to start, but we should warm up once we get going. Making some progress. Just hit the 5K marker. So about 1/3 of the way done, approximately. Trail's in pretty good shape. A bit of snow and some ice on it. We've got to watch some of the downhills and stuff, but it's actually firmed up some of the mud and stuff, so that's been a bit of a bonus. A beautiful day actually, with the sun shining. Wind was a bit chilly on the east side of the lake. Really blowing in from the west. We're almost to the end of the lake now. start hooking back around. Ivy! Oh, she's cold up here on this ridge. We're at the south end of the lake now, and coming up on the 7K marker of the trail. We're right at the bottom end of the lake. Oh, it's freezing. Wow. Really nice in the sun. If you can get out of the wind, it's gorgeous.
Okay, stopped for a lunch break between kilometer 9 and 10. The sandwich.
It's a thing of beauty.
It was pre-loved yesterday, so this is the rest of the sandwich. Doggy having a snack and some water. Nice open, sunny hardwoods.
Nice hike, eh?
Gorgeous.
Oh! Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
We're still trying to warm up after our lunch.
I'm warm.
You're warm? I'm still a little chilled. Anyway, coming up on the 10K marker here anytime. Oh, is that pretty girl? What do you think?
10.5.
Making our way. Kilometer 1.
Here we go. Start over.
Can't do it over again. Just about back to camp. All right, finished up our hike. Just back at the homestead. Got to get the fire rolling. About 17.5K, my Strava says. So it was a pretty good hike. A little bit chilly at times. The wind was blowing pretty good, but really nice hike. Especially the eastern side of the Lakeshore Loop is a lot of rocky outlooks and stuff over top of the lake. The western side, which we did last, tends to be a little long. It's primarily just in the forest, so seems like it's drags on for a bit at the end. But anyway, a good long hike, and back at the tent to get the tent stove fired up and get some supper going. Oh, crazy dogs.
Crazy dogs.
Cheers to a great hike.
Cheers.
So the benefits of drinking strong beer in the wintertime is they don't freeze. 6.8% and
6.5.
6.5. Some Flying Monkeys, Juicy Ass, and Cameron's Jurassic IPA. Good stuff. Hey, why are you hiding behind the pool? All right, menu tonight, non-pizzas. So we're getting things ready for that. All right, what do we got here?
Pepperoni, bacon, sausage, cheese, and cheese.
Do you like cheese?
I like cheese.
All right, so we'll pre-butter the pan. Do you like butter too?
Yes.
All right. Just like so. Pizza number 1 complete. All right, Becky with the first bite of the pizza. Really freaking hot. No?
Good.
A little bit.
Crunchy on the bottom.
Oh.
Perfectly.
Nice.
That's really good.
Awesome.
Not that I doubted you, but it's really good.
Wood stove cooking is the bomb. Yeah. With supper finished and tidied up, we settled in for a little YouTube entertainment. Thanks, Lost Lakes. And with that, it was lights out. Good night, all. Morning all. Saturday morning, up and at 'em. We're already into a couple cups of coffee here and some breakfast. Got some sausage and eggs on naan. Roll that baby up and darn good. Anyway, packing up and heading out today. Had a great stay here at Silent Lake. I really enjoyed that big hike there yesterday. Was a bit chilly at times, but coming back to the hot tent and being in the heat of the stove was just really, really nice. We enjoyed one last walk through the campground before we packed up to head home. Hi, girl. Well, getting things tidied up in the tent. Pretty much ready to start packing things down and just down to our cots and a few things. But this little table, it's a little wobbly when it's up full height, but it worked really well. Gave us a nice spot to set our stuff on the far side of the stove. Both of us doing it, is what I'm thinking. Once the tent is empty, it folds up and packs away quickly, ready to bring home and thoroughly dry by our wood stove.
Why does it look like we have less stuff than we did? Just the stove. The stove could still fit in here.
Yeah, the stove was right there, so it took up a bulk of the room.
I'd like to think I Tetris better than you did.
Yeah, you probably did. Tetris queen.
I Tetris better.
Looking pretty good, babe.
We did eat food, I suppose, but
We ate some food.
okay, let's load her up.
Load her up! And just like that, we were packed and on our way. What a great couple days here at Silent Lake Park. Hope you enjoyed our trip, and we hope that you're getting out this winter as well. Love to hear about your winter trips and places you've explored. If you like our adventures, please consider subscribing. Our channel is slowly gaining momentum with all your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Helps a lot, and it means a lot to us. Appreciate your support, and until next time, thanks for watching.